Welcome to the Good Times We Share. Today we are making a very simple French yogurt cake. We hope you're going to enjoy it as much as we did. So to get right into it, the first step is you're going to get 3 large eggs, put them into a bowl to which you're going to add a pinch of salt and some vanilla scented sugar or vanilla essence if you have. And then we're just going to mix this up until the eggs are nice and fluffy like so. So for this recipe, I would say use an electronic mix. So we're going to add in 200 grams of sugar, which we're going to add in bit by bit. And with the help of our electronic mixer, we are then going to try and melt the sugar as much as possible. So adding it bit by bit. This is a bit cumbersome if you have to mix it by hand. So I'd recommend an electronic mixer, either a hand mixer or a stand mixer is perfectly fine. So putting in our last bit of sugar, we're then going to beat this up for about 2 to 3 minutes to make sure our sugar is well melted. Everything looks good and smooth. We're then going to add 120 ml of vegetable oil. Whatever type of vegetable oil you have can go. It could be something with nuts or maize. Just put it in there and just mix it in really well. So everything looking smooth, we're going to add in the star of the cake, which is the yogurt. I'm using plain Greek yogurt, but you can use any type of yogurt as long as it's plain and it is not sweetened. So it's not flavored nor is it sweetened, and you're just going to mix it into your butter at this point. Mix it in gently, add in some lemon zest. I use dry lemon zest, but you can use fresh lemon zest, which is even better. And then last but not the least, we're going to add in 230 grams of all-purpose flour, to which we add 2 teaspoons of baking powder, sifting that into our wet ingredients. We're then going to start mixing it in gently, folding in the flour gently. This will take a little bit of time because we need our butter to be smooth at the end of the day. So at this point, you need to exercise a lot of patience. So our butter is ready when it is nice and smooth like so. We're going to prepare a baking tin and we're going to switch on our oven at 175 degrees Celsius, for which we're going to bake this cake for 40 minutes. I should say I like to use a bigger baking tin for this cake so that my cake can be somewhat flat, because it is somewhat a dry cake, so I enjoy it when it's much slimmer than when it is thick. So putting it into the oven for 40 minutes at 175 degrees Celsius, this is what you get to have. So you can even use a smaller tin to make it thicker, but I prefer it this way. So we're just going to put it out to cool for about an hour, but usually depending on what season you're in, if it is during the summer and it is hot, it doesn't help the cake cool fast enough. So you might have to leave it out for some time to cool, maybe 2 or 3 hours. So this is our cake. For our cake, we're going to make a lemon glaze. This cake goes really well with something on top. It can be soaked in alcohol to make it much soggier, or you can make any type of cream, but I prefer making a lemon glaze because I enjoy the dryness of the cake. So I don't want something that's going to soak into the cake and make it wet, and also just a lemon glaze works for me, because the glaze will remain just on top of the cake and won't soak into the cake. So what we're going to do here to make the glaze is just a few teaspoons or tablespoons of lemon juice, to which we're going to add powdered sugar, of which the ratios depend on how thick you want your glaze to be. So you might get 2 tablespoons of lemon juice and then add in maybe 5 tablespoons of your powdered sugar until it reaches the consistency you're looking for. So for us, this is the consistency we're looking for, and to which I'm going to add my lemon zest. But I should say the lemon zest has got like this tingly taste, which most people might not like. So if you're making this for the first time, I would say maybe try it on a smaller portion. If you like it, go ahead and add it in. If not, avoid it entirely. So for the lemon glaze, you just pour it on top and you just spread it out. It's obviously going to go and trickle down to the plate, but this is how I love it. So just to show you how the cake is, so this is the cake. We hope you enjoy this recipe as much as we did. Buon appetito a tutti. Until next time, it's bye-bye.